For the number 23 women's volleyball team, 2 players are playing strong at the net. Juniors Nikki Withers and Jordan Dunn led the team against UCLA and Washington. I'm here with Jodee Storm Sullivan to break down some plays.
Hey, Rachel. So, like you said, Withers and Dunn did lead the team in both of those 2 matches. Withers went ahead and picked up 23 kills in those 2 matches, and Dunn posted up 6 blocks. In the 2 matches, Withers really dominated from the opposite, which is her home base position. In a play that we're about to break down in a little bit, she'll be standing on the outside, which is really important and shows kind of her developed as she's gone through these last couple years in the program. And Withers has racked up a bunch of kills recently and actually now has the 2nd most kills in the program with 111. So let's take a look at her first play. So you have her here. She's going to get the set from Peaches Agola, and she's just going to cut that cross court and get a quick kill for USC off of first point. And so here in slow-mo again, you're going to see Alice jump up, and then Withers is going to just turn her body and get that cross court kill, taking the blockers out of the situation. All right, so you saw it in fast play, a little bit in slow-mo. Now let's break it down from some screenshots. So you have it here. This is kind of the set before the play. You have Alice Pizzasagola, the setter, right here. She's jumping. She's ready. You can tell, UCLA can tell, that the ball is going to be set to Nikki Withers over on the outside. One quick way that you can kind of tell, you have Elise runs over here in the middle. There's no way she's going to get this set. And the UCLA blockers do know this. They have the ability, they're already cheating to get that double block on Withers. All right, cool. So you have it here, Nikki Withers. She's at her highest point. The UCLA blockers are not at their highest point yet. So I said UCLA had the advantage a little bit before. It's now switching to USC because Nikki can just get up high. She's inches and inches over the net. So you have her here. She's got that fully extended arm here. She's at her highest point. She's just going to snap her wrist and really cut it cross court. Another thing, I drew over it a little bit, but she's opening up across this way. This way. So, you know, from the way she's standing, the way she's kind of jumping up, twisting her body, she's going to take out the UCLA blockers out of the defense and out of the situation for UCLA. And you have it here again. She hasn't even hit the ground yet. The ball's over the net. It's over here, not even anywhere near the UCLA blockers. And it's just going to keep its trajectory going down. And it's going to hit this UCLA player right in the chest, in the face. Not 100% sure because the ref's in the way. But it's a great kill all around. It's a first point kill, which is something that the USC team has been really pushing for this season, because if you can get your kill off of serve receive, you're completely taking the other team out of the situation.
Right, and really, like you said, it's incredible to see Nikki get up that high, and she's always cross court, which is just something that's absolutely necessary for volleyball. Let's go ahead and take a look at the play again in full speed.
Yeah, so you have her here, and it's so fast, and it's clean, and it's just an immediate kill. It's really a great all-around play.
Absolutely. All right, Jodee, I know you have some other plays picked out to show us. Let's take a look at another one.
So I talked about Jordan Dunn a little bit. Dunn is 2nd on the team with 37 blocks, but she has the highest average with 1.23 blocks per set. She redshirted last season due to an injury in her back, and she's kind of getting back into the swing of things. She didn't start off right away. She's played in 16 fewer sets this season than USC's leading middle blocker and the player that she's also tied with. So I think we should take a look at one of her blocks.
I love that.
So you have her here. This time it's serve receive on UCLA's side, and she just solo block, jumps it up, and just completely stuffs UCLA's middle blocker. You have it again, slow-mo. She has this ability, she's reading. It's a near perfect pass from UCLA, which is almost guaranteeing that middle attack. Jordan reads it perfectly and just stuffs her.
Right, incredible. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Let's break it down a little bit.
Slower motion than that.
Got some screenshots. So you have it here, serve receive for UCLA. This is their right back over here, near perfect pass. Let's just take a look quickly right here at UCLA setter. She's standing home base, right side of the net where she should be. All is good. All of her attackers are in place. And for the most part, all of USC's blockers are set up correctly. Now, like I said, this near perfect pass, I swear their setter didn't move. That's huge for a volleyball team. If you can get that perfect pass, or that one pass, as some coaches like to call it, you're almost always going to run the middle. And Jordan, being smart, being a junior, she knows that that middle blocker is going to get the ball. She's already kind of crouched down, ready to jump up and block that middle blocker. You see here also, not necessarily the most apparent when you're watching it through the play, though, you can see, is their middle blocker takes the most aggressive approach, which is a really easy tell in terms of a volleyball team of what player is going to be attacking the ball. You have The opposite over here, you can't see the outside hitter in this portion, but in the video full screen, they're not really in the play. Let's take a look one more time. All right, so both players here, highest point. This is actually post block. If you can see her angle here, she's getting inches over the net, just taking away UCLA's middle blocker from her ability just to get the ball over the net. And smart on Jordan, she posts up really high and is going to keep, the ball from really just the middle blocker getting it over the net, which is huge defense. She had a really smart read, and it is a solo block, which is extra impressive because it's just 2 arms versus you have 4 going when it's a double block like we saw with the Withers play. And it's just really all around a great defensive play by Jordan Dunn. That's why she's picked up so many blocks in fewer sets than the rest of her teammates.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this one more time in full speed. There she is with the hit and the block straight down. Just incredible play by USC.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for joining me in the studio today, Jodee. The women of Troy will need strong play from these two, but Keeley is with another player right now that will need to step up as USC takes to the road this weekend.